Tell me when you're starting it.
I started it.
So one day,
Yes.
my mom told me, Caillou, my son, please go to 7-Eleven because I need a pack of cigarettes. And I said, but mom, you shouldn't be smoking. The doctor said smoking isn't good for your health. And she had told me, fuck you, Caillou. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Keep on going.
And when I had got to the 7-Eleven, the lady told me I'm not old enough to buy a pack of cigarettes. And I had told her my mom is dying. She needs her cigarettes. And the lady had told me, okay, son, I will charge you extra for these illegal cigarettes that I am about to give you. It is not fair, but it has to happen if your mom is dying. And I said, thank you, auntie. I love you so much. I very appreciate it. So I walked home. And on the walk home, I saw a very beautiful leaf. And I had picked it. And I had done little playing with it. You know? Like every other kid in the world. And I had thought to myself, what if I was a beautiful flower growing high and tall? And one day, boom, ripped right out of my socket by someone who doesn't know anything about me. And I wonder, so I walk home thinking to myself about how my mother feels about me. And she's abusing my power and my right to be a child. And I gave her a pack of cigarettes because she was dying. She needed it so desperately. And I seen her sit there, light it, and smoke it. You know what happened? You know what happened?
Mm-hmm.
She coughed.
Mm.
A desperate, needed help cough. I sat there in my tears, in my robe with my Torah, praying that God one day will help this poor woman named my mom. 7-year-old Caillou really needed help from Jesus Christ. And you know what he said? He sent his disciples to come and save my life. They baptized me in holy water. It was the Holy Grail. It was the most amazing thing ever in my whole entire life. And you know what my mother had said to me? Caillou, little child, listen to me.
Caillou.
I am going to tell you one thing. Jesus Christ will never save your life. And I said, well, fuck you, mother. What the fuck do you have to say about Jesus fucking Christ? And she said, smoke this cigarette, Caillou. And I said, fuck your cigarette. And I smacked it right out of her hand. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I went straight to my room, packed all my Caillou action figures, my Legos, everything, into my little Caillou backpack. And I headed off to live with my preschool teacher, Mr. Lucas. That night, we talked about life. He was also depressed, and I told him about Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior. And you know what he said? Thank you, Caillou. I really love you. Will you please be my son? I said gratefully, yes, Mr. Peter Lucas, I will. He took me into his arms that night
Oh
and
no.
put me on his bed, kissed my forehead,
Oh shit.
and we went to sleep.
Oh.
Goodbye. There you go, boys. Caillou Pussy, the story about life.